Hi friends, it's Valerie. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome. I would love if you would hit that subscribe button and join my YouTube family. Today's video is going to be about my DIY pantry. So I live in an apartment and it doesn't have really any storage and the cabinets are small. So I kind of just have food all over the place, like in other rooms, if there's a space, in my closet, things like that. And I was kind of getting frustrated with it, of course. And it makes it inconvenient when cooking, as well as I coupon. So like I do a lot when it comes to food and food saving and things like that. I keep lots of extra things on hand, dry goods, canned goods, stuff like that. So it was getting hard to maintain with keeping an excess amount. And so you might see a lot of one item, and that's also just because I coupon. I might get a lot of one thing for free, stuff like that, and that's when I try to stock up, especially if the dates go out pretty far. So this is going to help me maintain that, keep track of like dates better. Things are going to be really organized. It is still a small cabinet because it was like a utility closet in my hallway. So yeah, but I'm going to show you all the things that I got. Most of the containers and things that I used in there are from IKEA, so I will have in the description box down below, I'll have links to that stuff. So let's just get to this pantry. Here's a quick look of the utility closet that I'm using to make the pantry. It just holds like our broom, vacuum, tools, things like that. We built an outside storage to hold these things. Okay, so this is the space I'm working with right here right now. I put in 3 shelves. And the bottom one is different because we actually had leftover wood from the original project that we needed to make this happen, was to build a storage. So we had leftover wood from that, and it wasn't quite enough to do the third one. So I had to get a different kind and just a smaller piece. So I just got that. I looked up what would be like not bending over time. And then I'm just going to also use the bottom of that, which we pulled up the paint that was there was kind of thick, and there was like a shelf paper down there. I pulled that up. I'm gonna put some new shelf paper on all of these here so that you won't even see that they're different shelves. And for that I got this easy liner, like marble looking stuff here. I'm not going to paint the inside because I feel like anything with, sorry, you can see the light there. I feel like anything with like food, like that paint smell is gonna stay in there for a while. Don't really want that. So that's why I'm using shelf liner, and just I'm gonna give the walls like a wipe down. I'm gonna pull those shelves out in a minute. They're not actually like stuck in there. Like they're just on top of what we built in there like that. And yeah, so I'm gonna get started on that, on cleaning all of that. The space that I'm working with here is very short. Like it's really from there to there, like that doorway. So it's short, so I don't really have like a best like way to show you guys. I can't stand far enough back. So I can't really film initially putting it or cleaning it up or along the way because I don't have space. I would be blocking your entire view the whole time. So I'm going to kind of give you a rundown over some of the things that I got and how I'm kind of like my ideas behind it all. So let's just get started on that. Okay, so far I put in the shelf paper. I'm missing a gap at the back, which I will do later. I'm gonna have that situation come up with all of the shelves probably. So I'm gonna do the same process just to make sure that I have enough to go all the way across the front ends of every shelf, and then see kind of what I'm working with left over. And then I'll add a strip to blend in with that, as well as I'm going to have to hit like this edging with paint because I tried to clean it. It doesn't look very good, and fill in some of the non-exact parts that I cut up here. Just fill that all in with a little bit of paint and we should be good. I'll show you when the shelves are lined. Okay, so I got these shelf like inserts from IKEA, and they're just to create some height going on in here. I'll show you the idea I have for them in a bit, but there is some here and then some on this shelf. Okay, so this is kind of how I filled that space with those shelves. This gave me the height to be able to put like boxes like this, just other dry goods and such that we might reach for. These are also things I leave like for my boyfriend for lunch, so like they're here, things he can grab easily, and that kind of worked. I didn't like the idea of dead space, so like the way these shelves end right here, I just kind of used pasta boxes as a filler, which you'll see me do for the other shelf as well. I put a few things back here just so again I don't have any like space that isn't being used. And then I put these glass containers. These are from IKEA and I use them. They have labels there as well, so I use those labels. Some things might not get labeled because they're going to switch out. If they're things that we will use regularly, I did label that. And I stuck 2 of these like cereal style containers back here. Not for cereal, I used pasta, and I'm probably not going to label, well, this one because it could change out and I know what type of pasta that is. I put medium on this one because sometimes you can't tell the difference between small to medium, so just so I'll know, I labeled that one, and I'll probably keep it that. And then I got these other glass containers here, which I'm gonna put up. And if you can see, they're really tall in glass. I was going to do glass on all of them, but it kind of like gets really heavy. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep the plastic ones back there. Plus they fit really nicely in that space. For this shelf, I'm repeating the process of basically making a lot of pastas and like overstock of snacks because I'm gonna have snacks on this shelf. So I stacked pastas on the sides to fill up that kind of dead space, and under here is just more things like that, dry goods. I kind of use like dates, so further back years, and then the ones that are closer in, well, not close in date because it's still like a whole year away, but there is that. Okay, so to finish off this shelf, I am going to be getting another 2 of these to put in the middle to create a little bit more of a larger support for these here. And these are just baskets. They go in a cart system that IKEA has. It is the Janoxel, I think is how you pronounce it. I will try to leave links in the description box for all of these items. It might take a day for me to update that. I've got a lot going on this weekend, but just keep an eye out for that. I will try to put the names, even if I don't have a link, I'll put the name of what I used in the description box. And yeah, so I just use these drawers because I liked the depth of them. Like they're really long. I don't want to pull it out, but they're really long, and they were able to go all the way deep into this cabinet. I didn't want to have them short bins here because then I'd have to pull one out to get to the further one. So I liked that I could pull these all the way out, get to what's back, and I just kind of filled these with snacks that were accessible for me to grab, boyfriend to grab easily, and organized. So this was like breakfast bar type things, different like bars that we like. Speaking of, these are amazing, these whenever bars, these oatmeal raisin walnut spice, they're one of my favorites. They're so good. And then this is just an array of different like Quaker style bars, and then these are the Dollar Tree breakfast bars, and I can just some more like Ritz cracker snacks. And what else do I have here that I didn't show you guys? We like to have a lot of these on hand. They're my favorite is the lemon pepper. So we've got a lot of different other flavors that we each want to have, and I did label these, and these bins are also from IKEA. And I have just oatmeal in this one, just my favorite, which is like the brown sugar, and then just like his favorite, that's like more one that he's trying, it's like a cream one. And let's get to that next shelf. It's kind of darker in this shelf because I'm getting lower here, but I just stuck some other snacks, dried fruits, fruit leathers, kind of like veggie chips, crackers, you know, all that type of stuff here. And I use another one of those Janoxel drawers from IKEA here, and then I was thinking of getting another one for all these like chip type things. but they're out of stock right now. And then this is a bin just from Dollar Tree, and that is an IKEA bin. I kind of just filled space back there with other things that I can restock with. And then I've got these bins here, which are gonna go in that space there. So these are also just like I have to take the label off of that. These are just like other bins from IKEA. These are gonna hold just dry items that I have excess of, things to refill some stuff, and then just this other one that's got like crackers or chips. Wow, it's got pretzels. And then I'm gonna get some other small ones, like either this size or the half size of that, to stack there for other like chips once I open them. And then this bottom shelf's just the heaviest things we have, so it's going to be all drinks, anywhere from sodas, juices. I have smoothie mixes, and I'm just gonna kind of organize this how I see fit as I'm pulling more things out. Everything has just been shoved in places because our cabinets are very tiny. I will go over those another day with you guys in a separate video, because I am still obviously keeping things in my regular cabinets, like mostly all canned goods, just because they're smaller, so like the height of the cabinets aren't very big, so they kind of fit cans perfectly. And I will give you an overview of that another day, but I hope this gives you some inspiration to, like, if you're trying to design a small little cabinet pantry or something like that. And IKEA is great for all these little types of shelves that give you height. Height is so important when you're trying to, like, you know, make something of a small space. And then again, I loved these, even though they weren't meant for something else. They're meant for like a drawer system. They're great because they added depth, and I was able to pull them out fully. I really like the way things came out. It's pretty aesthetically pleasing to me, with like these glass type jars, which I really like. Same thing with those. Yeah, it's good. It's gonna work for us for the way we wanted it to be. And of course, things are gonna probably get changed around a little bit as I go, because, you know, we're gonna have different things that we buy or whatnot. But for the most part, these will stay snacks, and these will definitely stay like what they are. Same thing like that, and up here, you know, all this will kind of change out. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that little bell so you don't miss out on any future videos, and I hope you all are having a great day.